Hi everybody, this is Wade from Wade's Orchids and welcome to the November greenhouse tour. We're going to highlight things in flower and things that are coming into flower, I guess. I've been waiting for some things to open up that have just been sitting here and the buds get fatter and fatter, but they don't open, so maybe we'll highlight them separately later. We're starting out here with a nice white Phragmipedium. This opens up with a little bit of greenish tinge, but then goes to pure white. It's Cattleya crossed with entifolium, and then that hybrid is crossed with Olympium. And it's been in my collection for quite a while. It's a nice thing. I think I'm getting 15 flowers on that spike. It's just a really nice thing to have. This is also the area that I have my frags, and I still have these guys blooming. There it is. If you look, you could see each one of those little bracts there was protection for a bud that has opened and bloomed. And now we're at this one. This is Jason Fisher. Very rewarding. Geez, it's just so nice. This thing has been blooming since summer. Nice thing, and there's another bud coming, and probably a few more buds coming yet. So I really like it. Down here we have this is Eric Young, and it has been blooming for quite a while. It had two spikes. One spike I cut off because it stopped blooming. I think this is the last flower on this one, but still a really nice thing. As you can see, this is has got some yellowish green towards the center. It's a little bit lighter color, and doing real well. Next to it here, I just did a video on this. This is my Phragmipedium that is just going crazy. I have a spike coming here that's going to open up in a while. This is a spring bloomer, so I don't know what it's doing spiking now, but I'll take it. Also, still putting out flowers is this is Frag longifolium. Very nice thing. Flowers seem to be a little bit larger than when it was blooming in the summertime. This is most of my frags bloom for a long period of time. This has got 4 spikes. There's one also, and as you can see, let me hold this up a little bit, and each one of those flowers there, you can see the staminode still on most of them has been a flower, and it's just doing real well yet. Here I have plants that are getting a winter rest, and we can see there's already buds coming on some of these. These are what we call Australian dendrobiums. This particular hybrid is Dendrobium hilda, which is a real common one. It's been used a lot. A lot of breeding has been done with it. Here's another one that has a really nice spike coming up. That one is, see if I can get it. That is Dendrobium class crossed with something else. Crossed with Dunocala. These are from Sunset Valley Orchids and Fred Clark. Fred's been doing quite a bit of breeding with these things, and they are very nice and showy. Over here's another one that's starting to put out flower spike. Going to be real nice in about another 3 or 4 weeks. And since we're in the corner here, just show you, this thing is just, this has gone crazy. This is up over 6 feet tall now, and that's Frag Sorcerer's Apprentice. It's in almost every one of my videos, and it is just never out of flower. That's probably why it's in all the videos. Squeezing by here. Here's something that I got in this summer that's been they've been coming into bloom. This is a type of Negra hirsute dendrobium, which means black hairs, and it has very fine black hairs going up the canes, and it is Dendrobium precious pearl. And these things bloom right from the cane. You hear, it's very windy here, and every once in a while you hear the wind blowing the shade cloth around a bit. So if you hear noise, that's what it is. This is blooming for the first time for me. These things last a long, long time, and it's looking a little better now. This is Dendrobium spectabile. This is the first bloom. It will get quite a few blooms as it gets older and bigger, but really nice. They call this the alien dendrobium or the alien orchid. You can see why. It's also nicely fragrant, kind of a pungent type scent. I can smell it right now. And I had some little mini dens for sale here, and they're fading. Here's a Dendrobium phalaenopsis. I think it's called World Class or something. It's blooming for me from a kiki that someone was so generous to send me. First bloom for me. So that's a really nice full Dendrobium phalaenopsis. Next to it is my other frag of Jason Fisher. This is Jason Fisher variety Bashful, and like the other one, it's been blooming for quite a while. Just a nice thing. Here we have a Dendrobium. This is, I think, green ice crossed with convolutum. Let me see if I can get it out here without having everything else fall over. Ah, there we are. And it is green mist crossed with convolutum. Sorry about that. Sorry for the camera kind of going wild too, but it's been in bloom since late spring, I think, putting out spike after spike, and this is the first time that it started blooming. I think that this is going to be one of those. It's like a lot of the Loria dendrobiums. Once they get larger, they're pretty much ever blooming. Speaking of Loria dendrobiums, here are a couple of buds coming on Dendrobium Roy Tokanuga. The color on that is mostly going to stay on the back. The flowers are white with nice veins and markings on the lip. But most of those spots are staying on the back. Here you see this is another one. Has 2 spikes coming, and every one of them has got spikes coming on. This is a smaller Loria dendrobium. I think I counted there was like 6 or 7 spikes coming on this as a first bloom for me. That's Dendrobium SOOS celebrates 50. That stands for Southern Ontario Orchid Society, which Roy Tokanuga named in honor of their 50th anniversary show. Nice thing. Beautiful flowers. And here we have, this is a cattleya, why not, crossed with Epidendrum or Encyclia atropurpureum. It's been open for quite a while, so the flowers are not in their peak form, but really nice thing. Stays small. I think it had 7 flowers. Next to it, we've got spikes coming on every one of these dendrobium I'm sorry, not dendrobium, brassavola little stars. This is a really rewarding thing once it gets going. It puts out a lot of flowers and branches freely and forms a really nice specimen plant fairly quickly. Here is a mini dendrobium that is on its way out. This is, excuse me, Dendrobium inobi purple variety splash. This was not given an award. I don't know why. It's a really nice mini dendrobium. Here is Polystachya clary. I have a flower or seed pod coming on that. That's why I'm showing that to you. Right there we go. Moving on along. Here is nice little mini cat that blooms for me very frequently. It's called Beau's Apricot Gem, and that's going to probably keep blooming on and off all winter. Real nice thing. And blooming for the first time for me, this was, believe it or not, one of those bag babies that I got from Lowe's. I don't buy too many of them, but I couldn't pass this one up. It's a Nodosa cross. It's BLC Hawaii Stars variety Paradise, and has nice fragrance. Flowers last a long time. They've been open for quite a while, and they still look beautiful. Nice little thing. Okay, moving along over to some other things. Hanging up here, this is Fred Clark era After Dark. That's one of the things I was waiting for it to open up to do this, but it's just now starting to open. I guess the heat's starting, so I'm going to pause things for a little bit till that's done. So we'll be right back.